Morning, my fellow dills. Sweet Pickle here. Now, I know I've already done today's joke and quote of the day, but this is another video. I wanted to keep it separate because, I'm trying to keep that positivity going for everybody on my videos every morning. So, it's a little more glare than usual because the sun is out and I don't usually do the videos this late in the day. But I had to talk about this, guys. I really did. So, I'm going to take a pull of coffee first and then we're going to get into it. Oh, good mud. Second cup, so if I'm a little jittery, you know why. At Black Rifle don't play. Today's subject. Had been seeing some videos online, and I know I talked about this in another video about a week ago, that our friend and American and brother in Christ, Charlie Kirk, he was taken from us early, taken from his wife and 2 children by somebody who didn't like his opinion, who obviously doesn't understand what free speech is all about, and also what it's like to debate somebody when you disagree with their opinion. Charlie Kirk was a very faithful man. He spoke out on campuses, getting some retaliation from some of the worst kind of people I've seen in a long time. But he was always the one who would listen to them first before he explained why their knowledge was flawed, why their debate was flawed. And he always did it in a respectful manner, guys. I mean, this guy was a saint amongst men. He was a saint amongst men. Wherever way you think about Charlie Kirk, I know the debates on both sides. That's why I don't get into politics too much on here. But when somebody loses their life just because they had a different opinion than you do, that's when it all goes wrong. I had somebody send me a video. Lynn Spooner, thank you so much, Lynn, for sending me this video because I did not see it. I posted yesterday that somebody had vandalized the Charlie Kirk Memorial at UNCW here in our area, Wilmington, North Carolina, at UNCW campus. And it was a big stone, big rock, and it had an American flag on one side and a message, Charlie Kirk's message on the other side. Though the students in this video were actually more respectful than the ones I've seen with these memorials, they didn't touch the American flag side. And they actually made a point into removing the American flags after they dropped a bunch of paint on them. But one of the protesters actually tried to remove the American flags out from underneath where they were painting over the Charlie Kirk side. I can't tell you how disgusted I am to see this happening in our own city, close to us. Really, people, and these kids are young too, guys. These kids are young. This lets you know what these colleges are doing to our children are really warping their brains. They're really warping their minds. They're drinking the Kool-Aid, as they like to say to us for what we are as conservative Christians. They're drinking the Kool-Aid. They're taking the message in. They're taking it to heart. They really think that there's a war going on between conservative and liberal. They're trying to push a civil war between the left and the right. Guys, I'm conservative. I'm neither one. And I'm not a fence sitter. I'm not an independent. But I'm neither one only because I don't identify as that. I identify as conservative. Conservative because I like to keep the stuff I work for. I don't want my money being spent on illegal immigration. I don't want my money spent on colleges who teach this kind of crap to our kids and indoctrinate them to where they want to go out and do something violent because some person on the TV or the radio told them that these Nazis and white supremacists and people of faith are they're just lost and delusional. No, Y'all are the ones who are lost and delusional. If you think that ruining a stone with somebody's message on it is going to stop anything, you are sadly mistaken. If anything, you guys are pushing it further and further along. You're starting to show the world and all these other people who are celebrating the death of this man, you're starting to show the world how uneducated and how easily indoctrinated you can become. That is not the way to go. Because you need Jesus Christ is what you need. You need to seek the Lord's guidance, because if you did, he would tell you that this is wrong. This is one of his children that was taken too soon. But it is in his will. In his will is when things happen. We have no control of it. We have no control of the time we have on this world. But what we can do with that time is speak positivity, help one another, and try to conquer this divide between people right now, because this is sad, guys. When I seen this video, I could not believe it. I couldn't believe how nonchalant these guys were, even though they were respectful, as they were defacing this monument, because you've seen some of the stuff they do in other cities. I seen one video where this guy went and trampled through an entire memorial thing where people leave flowers, vases, little scriptures and all kinds of stuff along the sidewalk. Some busy college campus or something like that. I'm not really sure where it was. But this kid, he ran through it wearing the same shirt that the shooter was wearing that day when he was caught on camera. He was wearing the same exact shirt. If that's true, I don't know. I didn't get a close look on that shirt, but it kind of looks like it. If this kind of indoctrination is okay in our society, then I want nothing to do with it. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, and I mean this too. If you think celebrating a man's death just because of his thought, his word, his beliefs is okay to celebrate, do all that, go ahead and take yourself off my list. Take yourself off my feed, because I don't like that kind of hatred. And if you got something to say and you want to debate, send it to me. I have no problem debating you. Just like that man, he ignited a fire in this nation. And one Charlie Kirk may have died, but there was a whole lot more that were born that day. So guys, when we stop talking, that's when violence starts. Charlie Kirk. Stay sweet. Stay blessed. Sweet Pickle out.